but let's see. The nails are fine. Hello, everybody. Happy Tuesday to you all. Like, what days is it? It's like the days are blurring together, to be honest. But hello, happy Tuesday. If you're new here, hello, my name is Ciara. I am a house call groomer. Been grooming for the past 14 years. Speak English, Ciara. Have had my business for the past 7 years. And I'm a Jill of all trades, to be honest. I sell health and wellness supplements for people and pets. I have mugs that have pet-related, groomer-related things on them. Holiday and regular, mugs. What else do I have, bud? I am in the process of creating a online grooming program and a online membership community where pet professionals or pet enthusiasts come and commune and learn things and have a good time connecting. It's geared towards the Black and brown experience, so if you know about ebonics and slang and things like that, and if you're okay with that and you're not a Black or brown person, you can still partake. But just know, we're going to be talking about Black and brown things. But that's okay. All are welcome. All are welcome to join the experience. You know what I'm saying? What else? Yeah. I have digital products. I come on here weekly and spread my knowledge, show the live grooms at my clients' houses. Since I do groom in people's homes, I bring my salon into their homes. So that's the gist of it. That's not my usual spiel. I usually say, hi everyone, my name is Ciara. I'm a house call groomer. I've been doing house call grooming for whatever years. I have a business called Papa Pooch Spa where I come into people's homes and set up my salon in their house. That's what I say. But today, I don't know. Today is just a different day. And I get to do that because guess what? It's my platform and I get to do what I want to do. Yeah. Anyway, this is Charlie. I've been grooming him for such a long time. I groom him weekly. Now, when I say groom, I come and wash him and brush him weekly. But today, he gets a haircut because he's been grown out since, I want to say, when did I give you an actual haircut? Probably back in June. And we just been back to growing him out nice and fluffy because mom and dad, they love, the whole family, the kids too, love him fluffy. And I do too. But he's starting to get a little too, you see all this? He's starting to get a little too fuzzy. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy has too much hair. Anyway, so he's getting his haircut today. And I'm doing this because today I just have him. I was supposed to go to North Jersey to go hang out with my cousins, but money is funny today. Money is funny this week. So we are just going to do what we need to do. We're just going to groom the pup and then do other stuff like admin work. And I'm pet sitting this week. I'm pet sitting one of my clients that I've groomed since PetSmart days, and yeah, I love that dog as well. She's a Shih Tzu. He's a Cavachon. I love my dogs. That's it. That's all. So you get to see me do all of this. I was going to do his nails, but they're pretty short still. I come to his house weekly, so I probably have done his nails last week. So yeah, we're going to chill on that. We're just going to wash him. I already prepped my shampoo. And today I am using, I use iGroom almost every single day. If I don't use iGroom, I use Hydra products. But today I am using the Darling shampoo from iGroom. And it is a moisturizer. It replenishes and strengthens the coat. What else does this do? It removes any greasy buildup grime with ease. It can be diluted, blah, blah, blah. It contains soothing chamomile extract, rosemary extract to stimulate healthy hair growth. Chia, it's got chia seeds in here. Chia to add moisture and nourishment. Bamboo extract to improve the health of hair and skin, and lemongrass extract, which contains antioxidants, strengthens the follicles, and reduces shedding. Superior Deep Cleansing Powder, oh my gosh, Power, moisturizes and soothes, improves hair health, pH balanced formula, no SLS, parabens, or phthalates. Yeah. This stuff is amazing. So I use Darling shampoo today, and I always follow it up with a Tearless facial shampoo. Do not mind this bottle. I've been using this travel size bottle for forever because I'm a house call groomer. So I'm not lugging around gallons upon gallons. Now I do have gallon, de-shedding and detangling shampoo and conditioner, just because I don't have a travel size bottle for that particular shampoo and conditioner. So I do carry that around. But all the other stuff that I use, quick tip if you want to be a house call groomer, or if you just want to do stuff on like to your dog, get travel size bottles. And then if you want to re-up, buy a gallon and then pour the stuff into the travel size bottle. Okay, great. Let's wash him, shall we? Ugh. I usually put my gloves on, but I did not bring them. I have, what is it called? Because I'm allergic to stuff in latex gloves, I'd want to say. So I think they're nylon gloves. Something like that. I didn't bring them today. It's alright. We gonna do it without the gloves, because I'm going to put on my hydrating cream from Marin after I'm done. Oh, this is diluted shampoo, so yeah, I already set that up. So you just saturate the coat, and then you'll see the suds coming. Oh, it's calling me from New Mexico. I hate when my phone does this. It stops the Bluetooth capability from doing what it needs to do. That's so freaking annoying. I don't understand why it does that. So annoying. Anyway, saturate the coat. I need to clean this bottle out, because if you leave the water in there and the soap, you can get soap scum, and it can mold inside the bottle, and you don't want that. scrubbing. Scrubby, scrubby, scrubby. And see? Suds. With what I had in that bottle. Sometimes I do put a little bit more because I didn't saturate it enough. But that's okay. You have as much as you can, and then you can always add. That's the beauty of washing a dog. Go with the flow. Make sure you get all the suds off, especially in the eyes. Even though this is Tearless shampoo, you can still get soap in the eye, and it can irritate the eye cornea, so you always want to be careful. Oh, let me tell y'all before I'm so sorry, buddy. I poked you in the eye. Before I start using the dryer on him, I went to Hershey Groom Expo this past weekend. And I go there every year, to be honest, so I didn't stay the whole weekend. I was only there for one trade show day so I could get my scissors and my blade sharpened, and then I went to 2 classes. I went to a certification, why can't I talk? A certification class, which was first aid and CPR. I did that before, but you always want to brush up on your information just in case you forget, and I did forget some things, so it was good that I did the course, the certification class, and then I did a 4-hour session with Jay Shrugs and Sue Zecco, and they taught us all about, you know, styling your dog and the correct, an accurate way to groom and use scissor work and hand strip a dog that needs to be hand stripped, and the difference between hand stripping and carving. I said, ooh, so much content. And I also like going there to like reconnect with internet friends, because I do have a lot of groomer friends all over the world, like literally all over the world. The people who live in other countries, they don't necessarily come to Hershey. Some do, but not all, because that's a lot of money just to go to a grooming expo in Hershey, PA. But yeah, it was so good. I did go live one of the days. I think it was on Friday, and just showed y'all around, you know, I showed y'all around the expo and like with all the places, the booths that I love to frequent and the brands that I like to go to and check out and all those things. So yes, I learned a lot at the expo. Got to see some of my friends, which is always nice. Got to see some new stuff. Like groom expos always have like brand new innovative tools or equipment. Like I really want this neck dryer that everyone is like hooping and hollering about. Actually, there's like 3 versions. Like there's 3 different brands that are selling the like neck dryer. So I know Artero is selling it. I want to say it's Artero. I think it's Jody, and I think it's Andis that are selling the neck dryers. So the neck dryer literally is like a strap around your neck. You know, like the neck fans that we all have. Well, most of us have nowadays. It's the same thing. It's like one little hook strap around your neck, and then the dryer sits right here, and it blows warm air, cool air, 3 different like levels, and it's so good for flush drying. It's so good for puppies or cats. If you groom cats, I'm allergic, so I don't groom cats. But like, I love the fact that you can use it hands free, so it's easier for you to get like the coat just the right way, because the finishing touches of a groom has everything to do with your prep work, starting from the bath. Like the products you use, how you're washing the dog, what products you're using, and then when you dry the dog, how you're drying the dog, how you're brushing it out. All those things are very important. So yeah, saw some cool new things, and I am on a budget right now, so I was not able to purchase anything new. I did get a new Groomer Girl shirt that says, no, I cannot brush that out. I bought one maybe 2 years ago, and that one was Brush Your Dog. It literally just says Brush Your Dog, so I love those types of grooming shirts. So I bought another one, and then I got, can you come over here? Come here. Thank you. And then like I said, I got my scissors and my blade sharpened, but I go to Fresh Groom to, you can trade in your blades and get new ones and your scissors. Like they have a program where you can like be on a reoccurring schedule. It depends, however long you want it for. It could be every month you swap out new scissors and blades, or like every 6 months they'll send you some new blades and scissors. All you have to do is ship off the old ones so they can be sharpened. So I like that sharpening program. So I went to Fresh Groom to get get my new, exchange my Y blades. And the Y blades that I exchanged were, was it the 7 and the 15? I know it was the 15, but I think it was also the 7 Y blades. So I love these Y blades, man. Need them. They are so helpful, especially with bigger dogs. It gets more surface area that way. So yes, love that. I should get more Y blades because I only have a skip tooth wide 7, a 30 blade wide, and a 4 wide with the 15 and a regular 7. So this one is a skip tooth wide 7. And I think skip tooths are good for like matted dogs. Like if you have a matted dog and you trying to get up underneath the mat, a skip tooth can kind of get through that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Hershey was good. I was chatting with Jeremy from Hydra. He he's like the creative director, I want to say, of Hydra. Like he knows all of the ins and outs of like the packaging, the products, the manufacturing, all the things. He travels to Brazil because that's where the hub is of the company. So he gets all the ins and outs of, you know, Hydra's products and their lines and things like that. but they just put, this is a new product, the 6-in-1 ultimate all-in-one fast drying spray. It's a fast drying spray, heat protectant, anti-frizz, shine enhancer, dematting, and a leave-in conditioner. Like, when I tell you I use this on all my dogs nowadays, I don't even use my iGroom silicone-free 3-in-1 conditioning spray, or the detangling spray, or the Magic Boost scissoring spray. Those are 3 sprays, and all of that is in this. I feel like this stuff is amazing, like really, really amazing. So, I got PR package from that, and I love it, and I use it all the time. And when this is done, I'm gonna buy some more, and I'm gonna also buy some more Senses line, like the Bliss line from Hydra. That stuff smells amazing too. Like, oh, I just love it. I love a good scent and how the product makes the dog's coat feel. Like, obviously, that's most important as well. But this mist is like so, so good. And it smells good too. It smells luxurious. So good. So, I was talking to Jeremy about, because I have ideas for the pet industry, especially, I'm a Black woman, so I always want to gear things around the Black and brown experience in the pet industry, because we're only 4% of a billion-dollar, multi-billion-dollar industry, and only 4% of the pet industry, or I want to say of the groomers, but it might be of the pet industry. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't have the stats right now, but I did the last time I checked. 4% of the industry are Black people, and that is crazy to me. So I want to showcase and broadcast the Black and brown experience way more. So I have ideas for like groomers specifically, or people who deal with dog hair on a regular basis. That could be a pet trainer, that could be a pet sitter, or whatever the case may be. If they are grooming or like washing a dog and it's super hairy, I have ideas of like protecting your hair, protecting your face, your nostrils, because dog hair, groomers lung is a thing. So I have ideas, many ideas. So I was picking his brain about that, since he knows all about manufacturing, advertising, marketing, product line, product development, those things, how to find a retailer, how to find a manufacturer, a warehouse, all those things. So he gave me some tidbits on that, and I was super grateful. That's why I also love going to grooming conventions, expos, things like that, because the networking is so important and vital to like succeeding and enhancing your career and elevating in your career, if that's what you choose to do. Me personally, obviously, I want to advance it and expand my business and my career. So I get all the knowledge I can from people who are doing better than me, who make more than me, and who have been in the game longer than me. You understand? That's just what you need to do. That's just super important. So yeah, super grateful for that. And going to grooming expos is great for educational purposes. Obviously, meeting up with old friends, new friends, networking, obviously, seeing new innovative products and ideas and creations. And then you get to see people competing. I wanted to compete this year, but I didn't have the opportunity to register in time, because they were setting up pre-registration like in June. And the competitions were this past weekend. So I was just like, wait, why are y'all doing this early? But hey, next year. There's always next year. So definitely want to go back to competing, because I do have fun and I enjoy like learning and like getting myself out of my comfort zone and just trying to see if I have what it takes to be up there with the big dogs. You feel me? So yeah, that was fun. But it was also fun to see a friend. That was her first time competing there at Hershey, and I thought she did a great job, but she was just like, no, I didn't get. She's like, she was distracted by things, but I was like, that's okay. Like, try again. Always try again next time. So we might tag team next year and do like a a team event, a team competition, and I think that will be fun and exciting for the both of us. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm trying to remember what else. Yeah, so I learned a lot. They have parties. So there was an internet mingle where they did like raffle, like you got prizes off of raffles. And obviously you got to, mingle with people on the internet that you probably haven't seen in person in real life IRL. That was a little chaotic for me, I'm not gonna lie. Which also is another bonus, but like it's a pro and a con. So many more people are there. Like in the past 2 years, 2 to 3 years, I've seen so many more people at the expos, and I love that. I think it's great because we do need more people to be out there and interacting with one another. But the event was a little chaotic and disorganized because there was no signs of direction of where to go, what to do, what the price, like how much the raffles are, because they were selling the raffles for like $50 to $100. I was like, wait a minute, don't y'all got like $10 to $20 ones? I don't think they did, but we wouldn't have known because no one let us know. There was no information expressing that or explaining what the raffles entailed and all that stuff. So I said, I'm gonna sit that one out. But the next day, every night they had like an event. So I'm gonna say Thursday night was the internet mingle. Friday night was the party. Like it was a themed party, and it was like masquerade ball Bridgerton themed. And there was so many people. Oh, something is on me. It's hurting. There were so many people dressed up in like prom outfits and stuff like that, and gowns, beautiful gowns, and masquerade attire. It was really cute. I thought it was amazing. I thought it was a good time. So I said, oh, this is cute. I didn't dress up like that because I didn't get the memo with that either. But either way, it was a good time and it was fun. So you get to party, you get to have a good time. And then there was Barkley Honors, which is like the awards ceremony. The next one, where we all get recognized and noticed for accolades and like best speaker, best book, best podcast, best, like there's a lot of categories. I don't remember all the categories per se, but like I love the ceremony aspect where we get recognized and awarded some great things, some great awards. So that was nice. I didn't go to that one this year because I think you have to pay to get into that one. The last time I went was when I still worked was an ambassador for Foxy Roxy Supply Company, and I was able to be a part of the ceremony because I was working with the brand. So that was nice. That was a nice experience, but I didn't do it this year because I wasn't part of any brand, so that's fine. And then they have like karaoke night and stuff like that. So I think all of these things are really good to keep people interacted, to keep people connected and informed. And so, yeah, because I want to be on that list for Barkley Honors one year. Maybe next year I will be able to because I'm bringing back my podcast. Season 1 of what is it called? Mixed Thoughts, a grooming podcast. I'm going to change a grooming podcast to I'm just probably going to leave it as Mixed Thoughts with Ciara, because I don't want it just to be about grooming. I want it to be about the pet industry, entrepreneurship, life as just, a person in the pet industry. And season 1 was just me. All 10 episodes were solo episodes. So next season, season 2, which is going to come out very, very soon, are going to have a lot of guests. And I'm excited about that because I get to like pick their brains, get some feedback for myself, get some advice, and hear their stories. Like I love hearing people's stories and just getting to know like more of who they are as people and what made them enter this grooming industry or this pet industry and the life that they're living. Like how does that benefit like their lives and their income by just working with animals? Like I want to know their stories. So you'll have access to that. And if you're part of my membership community because it's going to be behind a paywall in a sense. Like, y'all going to get this exclusive stuff behind a paywall. Like, that's the only way you can get, like, true community is, like, you get the ins and out and the exclusive. Like, everybody just want free. Trust me, I get it. I be like, where the free? Where the free at? But if I'm really interested in something and I want to know more about it and I think I can better myself, I'm going to pay what I got to pay. But you will be able to listen to full episodes of the podcast wherever you listen to podcasts. But if you want to listen to, or if you want to watch the full episode of the podcast, you're going to have to go join the membership community. But I still will have part of the episode on Instagram. I mean, not on Instagram, on YouTube. You just won't have the full episode. So you'll get to see part of it on YouTube. But if you want the full-fledged, all the bells and whistles, you'll have to join the membership. So I'm excited about that. That should be coming 2026, definitely. I have too many things going on, especially fourth quarter. Fourth quarter is crazy busy, so I don't think I'll be able to invest enough time into making schedules with people to do the interviews and get the stuff together and create the promos for social media so you can get access to it, watch it, all the things like that. That will be a lot for me this quarter. So definitely, maybe first quarter of the new year, the season 2 of the podcast will come out, because I do want to bring it back because I thoroughly enjoyed it for my own self. So I know there was other people who appreciated first season of it as well. So I want to bring it back. So that will be soon to come. But he's been sitting here damp for a while, so let's get him dry, shall we? done. Time to brush him out. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use my smaller Artero double slide. I can't talk right now. Going to use my smaller double-sided slicker brush from Artero on the face. Actually, let me bring this down and put the other one. All right. Brush all that out, on every angle. And look. All that hair. And then you you follow up with a comb. And then fluff. need you to turn that way. Why you always all up in my business? Like you doing something. Like I owe you rent. That's why you need to stay on the table. So what I like to do is I'll go underneath and I'll comb the tail out because he likes to move around a lot. He's a mover and a shaker. So in order for me to have control and stability, I'll put my arm underneath him while holding his tail and I comb everything out. Because you won't let me do it otherwise. So I have to put it into my own hands, literally. Do I have to strap you up? He's got a lot of undercoat because he's got the Cavachon in him. And Cavachons, they shed. So, just brushing out what I can. And if I went up with a comb. You are a fluffy boy. Head up. your head up. You were too nosy. Dogs are always in your business. I mean, this is his business too. But he is like all up in it. His head's always down. That's why I try to like lift him up and lift his head up. Because he always has his head down. Okay. Combed it out. Alright, I want to make sure everything's combed out. You got a little knot, see? You gotta follow up with the comb. Alright, had this little knot on the inside of his leg. It's so tiny, but it was in the way. So, and I have hair all over my face. It's crazy. Alright, so let's get into it. I'm gonna charge my other clipper real quick. My H clipper. And then I'll just charge it. I think it's already charged, but you can never be too careful. Alright, so I'm going to use my wall clipper and I'm going to do the eye corners, the armpits, the sanitary area, the booty area, and the paw pads. 10 blade on face, sanitary area, armpits, and 30 blade on the paw pads. So just lightly in those eye corners. Sometimes I do a little bit on the lips, just to keep it clean. Do the booty. North, south, east, and west. North, why can't I talk today? What's going on? North, south, east, and west, away from the booty hole. knew you were about to sit down because you lazy. Your dog's so lazy, y'all. Alright, we got that done. Let me blow my face off real quick. That hair is just all in my face. It's doing too much. I'm going to start with the seed comb first and then work my way down to see if it's still too fluffy. I want to keep it still fluffy-ish, but not too much, you know? Let's do that. Seed comb is 22 millimeters, 7/8 of an inch. So it's a thick one. Thicky. Oopsie daisy. So start from the back of the occiput a little, like maybe an inch behind the occiput, which is the knot of the bone on the behind the head, or the bone of the skull. That little pointy bone, you want to go like an inch and a half behind it. So we could still have, because all of that is still the hair of the head, not of the body. I think this is good enough. Seed comb is good enough. Took a good amount off. Head up. Short chin. Head up. I usually hand scissor the legs, but he getting a little antsy today. So I'm just gonna do a guard comb, probably like an E or like an inch and a quarter, because I still like nice, long well, thick collar legs. That's how it works over here. Straight back brush. You can use your hand, a comb, or brush, or whatever. Just that top layer gets flattened by the clipper, so you can't get all of that hair that needs to come off. So go opposite direction of the coat. And you see, you still get more hair coming off. All right. Now we're going to see 1.25 inches. 1.25 inches, yeah. It's much bigger. Woo! Look at the difference. Much bigger. So I'm going to see how I do with this length on the legs. Donna. Donna. Head up. No. Alright, we're going to trim up all this stuff that's hanging over and neaten you up. And then you're done. Your turn. You are lazy, I swear. I'm gonna have to comb everything out. Alright, trim everything hanging on. Why are you moving so much? And then that's where you get thinning shears. Because dogs will do stuff like this while they're tap dancing while you're trying to even them up. No, don't be lazy. Alright. We're getting somewhere, buddy. You're actually standing. You never want to stand for me. It's all about blending and getting the right angles. Dogs shouldn't look like boxes and like triangles and things. They should have a fluidness, a flow to them. So that's what I'm trying to do right now. Boy, what are you doing? Nope. I'm about to blend. The inside gotta match the outside, you know? And I need you to stay still. Thank you. Wait a minute, wait. Try to help me help you. No. Use many tools to get the perfect look, the desired look that I'm looking for. Also, you gotta make sure the dog stands in a certain way so it's easier for you to get the look that you're looking for. Stop it, baby. You are so lazy. I swear. Okay. Whew, I'm almost there, bud. Almost there. Don't you do it. I learned at my seminar to not trim all the way to the front. Just get like whatever is hanging past the paw pad, and then you can neaten it up when you have the foot on the table. Because it'll take a different shape in the air versus on the table. And then you won't have the same foot on the other side. Then follow up. Excuse my nose. Got hair all up in it. Neaten up the harsh end lines to make it look more curved and blended. And thinning shears are more forgiving. These are curved ones too, so I can form the curves easier because of the curves. And then you can follow up with curved shears for accuracy.
How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Good to see you.
You too.
Look at him, all happy.
So happy. Such a fluffy boy. Yes, you are.
Thanks for coming over.
No problem, anytime. Almost done, my boy. Almost done. Okay. Excuse me. Actually, would you stand this way? So I can see. Thank you. All right. Your body is good. Learned a lot of techniques and I feel better about it. All right, so now we're going to do the face and then the ears and then they're done. Then he's done. off it. And then use my straights and get those eye corners out of the way. Kind of want to leave this little visor just a little bit. So I'm going to do the curve thinning shears and then at a 45-degree angle, just blend upwards. I want to keep a little bit of the peakage right there. Where'd the other comb go? Found it. We want to flick up the muzzle hair. Like blend up. Whatever is hanging, I'm try to get rid of those nasty hair from his muzzle. That's from food and the water and stuff like that. That brown hair. Let me get rid of. A little bit of that. There's the eye corner. And I'm not hurting him, I'm just holding his chin and neck so he doesn't move too much. I need to frame his face. Use my curved shears, the bigger ones, just to round his top of his head. Not too much. I don't need to take too much off. Do like a nice shorter chin now. To give it an illusion. Shorter, round face. Then do the same on the other side. One of those harsh lines I'm going to get rid of. You think? There we go. Smooth that. lightly on his nose and his chin because he likes to bobblehead. So lightly touch it so he doesn't mess up what you're trying to do. Thinning shears are more forgiving than shears. I call them my like little erasers. This little bobblehead is driving me crazy. Yeah. What? There we go. Let me see the face. Nope. Beautiful boy. You look handsome, my guy. Alright, we are done. All done. Let's get your cleaner. I'm using Happy spray or cologne from iGroom. Amazing. Smells so good. Alright. So she's up. I mean, why do I keep calling you the she? I don't know why. I'm so sorry. Alright, this is what he's looking like, y'all. Well, actually, I'll turn it. Happy boy! Ah, yeah. Nope, he likes to do a lot. So I'm gonna turn him. Look at him, y'all. Nice tail. Looking good, looking dapper. Yeah. There we go. He's all done. So thank you all for being here for 2 hours with me and Mr. Man. Gonna clean up. He's gonna go lay down on the couch somewhere, and I will be done for the day for grooming. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.